Okay, here we go. We are at the Bridge Play Softball League in Pelham, and here's the pitch. All right, we have the Angels versus the BX Royals today. 11:30 matchup. I mean, we're a little late, so 12 p.m. And we have Arab up.
We got a 1-1 count.
And number 30. Last week, Arab was my favorite player, but you know I switch players every week. So let's see if he could keep up with pop up.
No, fly
ball to left
first
field.
out.
One out. I think I'm jinxing my favorite players when I say that they're my favorite players.
So
I think I'm just jinxing them. I think that's what's happening. I gotta maybe change that.
First it was Tarzan in the last game. Now it's A-Rap here.
Yeah, I'm in bad shape. I'm jinxing them.
Now I know not to take it to the casino with me.
And here we have SK number 10 for the Angels. And again, Angels versus BX Royals, and this is game one. Game one. It's always double headers, 7 innings. That's a strike. Nah, I like it. That's a strike.
I don't know about that one.
Swing the bat. Come on, it's slot ball. There you go.
Ooh. And stick with it.
Oh, he
and
makes it out.
On a
nice
bobble.
That is the shortstop Nenito for the BX Royals. He's played with the BX Royals for a while, and he's a great player. I like the way he plays. It's quiet, kind of just
He goes to play the outfield as well.
He plays the outfield as well. He's a versatile player. I like that. And we have Raylan for the Angels batting third.
What's his name?
Raylan.
Oh Lord.
I like that name, Raylan. It's different.
Oh!
And I remember a couple weeks ago, Raylan, we shared the last name Fernandez, and I put a lot of pressure on him. But he's got to perform. The Fernandezes are ball players.
No ball.
Hey, 3 outs. 3 outs. We're at the bottom of the first now. Royals are coming in. And no runs in.
All the Fernandez.
Fernandez is a ball player, so I'm holding Raylan to an extra torch there. He's got to carry the torch. So that was 3 outs. 1, 2, 3.
That torch is a little burnt out.
1, 2, 3 outs.
And I know that torch is a little burned out.
All right, so we are in the switch of innings. You know, I like to play my little music. So here we go. Okay. Line up for BX Royals. All right, we got number 28 up for the BX Royals. I can't give you guys names. I don't have a lineup. So I don't know. We got number 28.
Ooh,
the umpire calls it a strike. Oppo hit. Fly ball. Hello, Gil. Thank you. We're doing good.
1 out in the bottom of the first.
All right, so that was Steven that led off there. Left fielder for the BX Royals. And now we have 2 right fielder for the BX Royals. And this is number 26.
Ooh. The good eye for the batter has a full count. We're now in the bottom of the first inning. Full count.
Ooh,
And just missed it.
sounded like a hard hit. Sounded like a hard hit.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Is it me or why does it look like that?
Probably the connection. Ooh, another first pitch strike.
Number 25, Jay. You know what? Let me check it here.
And rounded to the veteran. Oh, and he bobbles it.
And he's going to be safe there.
It's going to be an E6.
Wow. And the shortstop there, that is Javi, the veteran. And I've been public about this for years. He is my favorite player. One of my favorite players. That doesn't mean he's my favorite players on the Angels, though. But he is my favorite player all around.
That's it. There goes his whole game.
And I probably just jinxed him.
Yep.
So we know that I'm bad luck right now. I say that they're my favorite player, and then it just starts falling apart.
Errors. They start making errors. And the line shot right into the right center fielder's
glove.
So no runs in the first innings between both teams. We're going into the top of the second.
All right. Sorry, folks. We're just, gathering our berries. Always the first inning. We're kind of like just getting our soundboard, like my little soundboard together. Getting our lineups. It's always late from either team. And but we have Gio going to be pitching for the also veteran player for the BX Royals. And we're going to have the Angels up to bat again. So this is the top of the second inning. And starting it up is Junior. Wow, they got him as the cleanup hitter. This is interesting. He's playing first base for the Angels. Now, I've said this in the past. I don't know if you've caught this, but Junior is not my favorite player. He is my arch nemesis because we play against each other upstate, so I can never cheer for him. And he rips one past the shortstop on the right side of the shortstop. And I guess that's why he's batting off. He's a good line driver. And here's another arch nemesis of mine. It's a personal vendetta. It's personal. I have to see these guys upstate in about 3 weeks, I was told. And the little chopper to second, up to short. And a double play by Nenito there. And we've got my veteran favorite.
Oh, the dinosaur.
Whoa. Put some respect on the name. It's the veteran, my favorite player. And I probably I think I jinxed him. Anytime I say they're my favorite player, never fails. They just don't. Never fails. Have to stop. Hello, Aaron. Thank you for joining us. He says Royals.
Shout out to $8.
Where is Aaron? Why is he not here today? Aaron, where are you? Why are you not here with your team?
Shout out to the $8.
The sun is coming out now. Wow. Just a little while ago, it was going to be like thunderstorms. That's what that's like. Oh, that's right. The number 33 from the BX Exotics, he was swinging and missing and really trying to bring in that thunderstorm, but now he left. Now he left. The sun has come out.
It was very gloomy earlier.
That is hilarious.
Oh my God.
That's the water.
Who's up? All right, we're back. We got Nenito rocking the best number ever, and that is because that is my number. Number 22.
How many cards per game?
I think it's courtesy. I think you can have a designated courtesy, and then you can have
Add another one.
you can have
last
another one
batter
for the
out.
whole game. It would be the last.
Batter.
I think it's the last
Batter
batted
out.
out. Or is it last recorded out or last?
Right.
I think it's last recorded out.
That's usually the one. Thank you.
I believe so. Don't quote me on that. I am not the rules person. But anyway, we got Nenito rocking the best number, number 22, my number. I am Juana Soto.
Oh!
I am Rosie Soto now because he's got my number 22. So Nenito rocking the best number. And we got Aaron at the Subway Series. He says he's in the chat with us. He's at the Yankee game. Subway Series.
Hey, Aaron, if you could, can you give us a little update on what's going on in the
Yeah,
Subway
can you
Series?
provide some updates on the Yankee game? Because we're all tied up here. Hard hit out to
The left field.
left fielder's glove.
That's first out.
1 out. And now we have Mats, who is recorded here on the lineup sheet as the left center fielder for the BX Royals. I think this is going to be a good game. I feel it. I feel that the two teams are kind of evenly matched, and I think it's going to be a good game. I told you before, I don't like lopsided games. I don't like blowouts. I like games that are going to be back and forth, and both teams are putting everything in it. Ooh, and the veteran with the stop, but he cannot finish. He cannot make the play. But did you see the athleticism? This man is over 50 years old. Did you see the athleticism? Some of these younger guys should really step up their game.
You know what it
He is good. I don't care what anybody says.
So here's the little thing about how what he's told me is that he carries around the little folder with him.
Yeah.
And has to, spray his joints a little. It's the WD-40 that helps him.
We have a chippy up and hit right up the middle. Nothing you can do about that. That is a hit. That is a base hit. Nothing you can do about that. That was a perfectly hit ball. So BX Royals now has runners on first and second. And how many outs we got going? We got 1 out. And it is the bottom of the second inning. Infield fly. The batter is out. We still have, now we got 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Can the BX Royals start a little rally here with 2 outs? Oh, we got Gil. Gil, one of the managers, or the manager, and then we have Aaron, who's at the Yankee game, missing out on his team here. And we've got the lefty Gil up. And Gil is playing first base today. I don't think I've ever seen him play first base. Personally, I've only seen him pitch. So let's see. Here's the pitch. Here's the strike.
He'll take that one.
That's a strike. It's law ball. You gotta swing.
The little blue bird goes
Fly
right into the
ball.
left center field.
And the Royals could not produce there.
Thank you.
No,
The guys are doing a great job.
thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. We're on YouTube. It's on YouTube. The Bridge Play Foundation. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're going to hear the commentator.
you can hear the
Not gonna miss
commentator.
that
We can't.
I can hear it from a mile away.
My big mouth.
I sucked in my stomach. I heard something about
Oh my God!
Yo, I went like this. I said, oh, you can see your stomach now.
You mentioned about me.
So
Oh my God.
that was interesting. Let me tell you guys. Now that we're waiting, that was number 45 of the Hood Stars, and he says that we made a comment in his, in the games that he was in about his stomach, and I was like, look at he's got the wheels, right? Ray, my partner for today, says, the barriguita, the little stomach, and then he says that he heard that and he sucked in his stomach. So these guys are. We don't have a speaker, but they are hearing us. And here we have Chino, and I always say this about Chino: he's gonna hit it up the middle, and when he tries to go oppo, it never works. Hit it up the middle. That's where he's good at. Every time he hits it up the middle, he gets a hit. But he tries to be fancy and go some other way, and it's an out. Ooh, Ray has a favorite player, and Chino has now become Ray's favorite player on the Angels. Thank you for joining me on the favorite player list. Oh, hard hit, fly ball. What did I say? Every time he tries to be fancy, Chino, hit it up the middle. That's where you're good at. Don't go to the left, don't go to the right, just hit it up the middle. I've been telling him this forever. So we got one out there, and Joe D, one of the managers of one of the managers for the Angels, number 32, Joe D. I don't think I've ever seen Joe D back. And it could be trouble. No. Nice catch by the right center fielder though, because he didn't know what to do there because the second baseman was running backward. They could have collided. So. We have Jeremy, number 99, who is Clay. Ooh, hard hit to the left side. It is a fair ball. This is Clay. That was Clay. And now we have Ray. Ray is up. The second baseman for the Angels that's what I have here recorded in the lineup sheet. So Ray, second baseman for the Angels, is up. Number 2. Here's the pitch. And pitching for the BX Royals, I'll mention it again, that's Gio, veteran.
I thought the second baseman is going to be enough to bring him home.
He's going. And he's
out.
He is out. He is out of here. He is out. Out. Wow. What a play. All right, we're gonna fix the. But you can't hide the gate, that fence. You can move the thing. Anyway, so since we're switching innings here, we're gonna have some music, and we're gonna try to just adjust the camera for you guys, so you can see better. designated runner, right, all game. And then you could, I think it's the last recorded out. But don't quote me on that because I'm not the rules person. Listen, remember the rules are online. The rules are on the website. You can verify.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, people, we got Gio. We got Gio, the lefty, veteran pitcher also. And it is the bottom of the third inning. Bottom three.
I had 3. I gave one to T. I actually have one little. I'm doing it for myself. I got a game at 1:30.
And it's still, neither team has scored. So I told you, this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. It's right here. Gio veteran. Wow, the courtesy is Gil. Gil, the courtesy runner. This is very interesting. I guess Gil has wheels. Let's see. I think Gio's hurt. That's why. They gotta go with the last recorded out. And we have Steven, who's the leadoff for the BX Royals, left fielder, number 28. Oh, nice hit. And look at the veteran. You telling me he's not my favorite player? Of course he is. He will constantly be my favorite player. I have a favorite player on every team. Thank you. I was like, you giving it to me? No. Here, take it. We have. I'm just kidding. I was gonna take. Oh, this is Ray. He's gonna be on the team with Sandlot now. We have a game Wednesday. I don't know if you can make it. Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday co-ed, Friday men's modified.
Might not be Friday.
Okay, so co-ed is gonna be loud. All right, people. Sorry, personal business on the side with some of my players that I just ran into. Can't even hear me. I don't think the mic is on. Imagine. But let me know, okay? And answer in the chat. You're just gonna answer the poll. You don't gotta comment. Thank you. All right, so we've been talking all this stuff, and I don't think our mics were even connected. So here we are. We were connected. Oh, I think they could hear us just from the regular mic, but now we're on our regular mic. So here we go. All right. Number 25, Jay, with the hit. Listen.
Listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Javi has made every play to get the outs this inning. And they were all diving catches. It's the
all I gotta say is listen.
It's the WD-40, I'm telling you.
Javi is my favorite player on the Angels.
I'm telling you, it's the WD-40.
This guy, he's my favorite player all over. Anyway, on Sandlot, on the Angels, on every team. That guy is always gonna be my favorite player because number one, his age. Number two, this guy's playing shortstop, making amazing plays that these younger guys cannot even make. He's got a range of a young, like soul. You know what I'm saying? These younger guys don't even have that range. He is dedicated. That guy doesn't miss a game unless something is serious. If Javi's missing a game, it's serious. So I don't care what anybody tells me. This guy's always going to be my favorite player. That's why he's a Sandlot.
Courtesy all game for Joe.
Courtesy all game for Joe. Who's going to be the designated runner? Javi. Who's going to be the designated runner? You know why I'm asking is because the designated runner, let's say he doesn't play in the game, but that still counts as he participated. So it goes to his qualifications later. Oh, wow. That was Joe T. Joseph. Joe T. And he gets second base with the bad throw there by the third baseman.
Why don't it just be the last out, the last
He's gonna let him run.
Okay. All right, so no courtesy.
Why don't it just be the last out, the last out?
I think he might be confused. I think
There won't be somebody back.
He's looking for courtesy. He's not trying to run. The second, the runner at second. Here's my favorite player. Okay. A-Rab.
she's already said it, so jinxed. There it is.
There it is. I jinxed him. Oh my God. Ave Maria. I think I'm gonna start saying they're my favorite players in my head. I'm really jinxing my favorite players today.
I told them if you stay at the board.
Here we have the SK. There's a runner on first. A-Rab makes it to first. And we are at the top of the fourth. Is that correct? Ooh, he's gonna be safe there.
Go out second and third. Come on, man. That's how we fucking get runs away.
All right. We had a mic switch, but we're back. All right, we got Raylan, number 1. And this is, again, the one that shares my last name. So as a Fernandez, he's got to perform. I'm always going to say that. He's got to perform. And no runs in. So this has become like a pitcher's duel. Zip still at the top of the fourth.
Not entirely too sure if there is actually only one out. We'll just have to reconfirm with the umpire.
You got to get closer.
Just gonna have to confirm with the umpire how many actual outs there are. And a little blooper.
Ooh, and he falls. Man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Raylan with the fall there. And he shares my last name. I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know. I'm telling you, the Fernandez is...
I don't know. The FDez is... I think last week I got on him too for some stuff. Yeah, it was definitely 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
Now he has a full count with runners on second and third.
Ooh.
And he pops it up.
High fly ball to the left center fielder, and there's a tag up. And he is safe.
And the Angels take the lead in the top of the fourth with 2 outs.
That's it. Now momentum has shifted here, where now the Angels have scored 1, so 1-0.
We're just gonna have to see how the BX Royals respond to it.
Let's see Junior, my arch nemesis, my upstate arch nemesis.
And he had a line drive in his first at bat, right up the middle.
He can hit. He can hit. I can't cheer for him though. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right.
And he pops it up.
Fly ball up the middle. Oh! He drops it. That was the right center fielder who dropped it.
And he's going to
third.
And he's
safe. The tag came in after the slot. He did make it there. He is safe. And Junior makes it to third base.
Wow.
Off of the error.
Crucial error.
That was an error. The right center fielder, I don't even think he had any business catching that.
Absolutely not.
My personal opinion. And we
Crucial
have
error.
Ronnie up. Another one that I can't cheer for. It just doesn't seem right. And he hits another little chopper, a grounder to short, just like his last at bat. And so now that's 2-0 Angels.
Going into the bottom of the 4th inning.
But do you see how quickly a game could just change? Anything can happen. But there's a lot of softball left. There's still three and a half innings left. So 3 full innings. What are we? Well, bottom of the fourth, bottom 4. So yes, 3 innings left.
Yo, bro, you look like you 20-something right now.
All right, people. We're back on live. And we have number 32 for the BX Royals.
And he takes a strike as his first pitch.
32. I don't know. This might be Chris. Hard fly ball.
To the left center fielder
Left.
for the first out.
First out. And I think that was, if Nenito's up, that was Dookie. That's an interesting
Interesting
nickname.
name.
Interesting nickname, Dookie. I mean,
Dookie.
right? I mean, my son's nickname is Tuki, so
Yes.
I could, We have Nenito, 22, big number.
Trying to
Oh
go
my
Oppo.
gosh, Oppo.
Trying to go Oppo, but didn't pan out for him. For
2
the second
outs.
out.
2 outs there now for the BX Royals. The BX Royals got to get their energy up. I feel like their energy is down.
Yep.
The game is only 2-0. Anything can happen. They really need to.
There's no
I don't
cheering
know.
on that side. We have players sitting down.
Right, they're like hanging out. They're not. There's no energy. This is Matt, number.
Matt pops it up to the shortstop for a quick 1-2-3 inning.
Now his numbers are interesting. He's number 11/13. And that's it. 3 outs and the
3 outs.
switch. I mean, that was so fast.
1-2-3 inning.
All right, here we go.
Top of the 5th inning here, we have Mr. WD-40 coming up to bat.
My favorite player, Mr. Javi. He does no wrong in my eyes. Number 8, Javi.
Little slogan, Sandline #1 over here.
Listen.
His favorite sayings.
Listen, Sadline #1, but today is Angels, the Angels, but we can't go for the Angels. We're not going for any team. I'm just, I point out specific players that I like.
Going Oppo.
Oh.
And
Gil.
loses the ball.
Oh. Gil with the athleticism, he tried to get back to
Loses
first and
the
beat
ball.
Javi. But Javi is pretty fast.
I'm telling you,
again,
it's the WD-40.
I don't think I've ever seen Gil play first. He's upset. Well,
Hey, it happens.
we got Chino. You declared Chino was your favorite player.
Yes. And
Hey,
there it is.
what did I say? What did
There
I
it
say?
is.
I say it every time. He hits it up the middle, it's going to be a hit. When he
There
tries
it
to be
is.
fancy, it never works out for him.
There it is.
I've been watching this guy forever. I mean, I've played against him for like 5 years already. I know this guy. He's going to go, if he goes up the middle, it's going to be a hit. He tries to go oppo, right or left, it's an out. So now they've got runners on.
First and second. With no outs.
Chino needs to stick to the plan. Hit it up the middle. Wow,
And it goes
what a
through.
hit by Joe D. Wow. Wow. We got
Bases loaded.
bases loaded.
With no outs.
Woo-wee. And we got Clay, number 99. I wonder if they call him Clay because he looks like the basketball player a little bit.
Klay
He
Thompson?
favored Klay Thompson.
First pitch swinging.
What a rip!
And it's down.
What a
One
rip!
run in. And he trips. Chino
2
in.
runs in for the Angels. Wow. Clay, number 99. He just did it. He got 2 runs in, 2 RBIs. Wow.
And still no outs.
No outs. Wow. And we got Ray. The second baseman for the Angels.
Takes strike 1.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, grounder to second base.
Oh, a little confusion.
Ooh. Oh,
And we got a
him.
rundown.
Got
And
him.
we got the double play.
Little trick play there. You know, they almost lost it there, the BX
They
Royals,
did.
because Nenito
It was a little confused.
Nenito had him, but then he didn't run, kind of like the second. You know, it was a little confusing there for the shortstop.
But I'd say that's a little bit more poor base running on
Yes.
the Angel side.
I don't think that was done on purpose. That was just poor base running.
Poor base running.
And here we have Joe T. Joe T got a hit last time.
Yep. You got a double.
Got a double. I mean, yeah, it was a double. We don't have an actual scorebook in front of us, people, so we're going off of memory. We're taking scores, but we don't have the actual scorebook, the book. It would be too much for us to kind of handle. If you see our table, we've got all these wires and screens and all kind of phones out. Too much. Here's Arab, my favorite player.
Going lefty this time.
He's on my favorite players list, let's call it, because I have a list now.
So Arab now is going lefty, which is really interesting.
I've seen him bat lefty, and he's actually done pretty good. Oof.
You sure he's done pretty good?
I've seen him bat lefty. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Well, let's see. He has one more chance to actually get a hit.
We got 2 outs, right, for the Angels here.
2 outs.
And little pop
Little
up
fly ball.
to
End the inning.
Nenito. And that's gonna end the inning. So that was 2 in for this inning and a total of 4 for the Angels. The BX Royals really need to step it up. Their energy is completely down. They need to start a rally. They need to get their energy up. I don't know. I don't see the same vibes
Yep.
on both ends of the
And
dugout.
you know, playing against the BX Royals a couple times and watching them play, you know, their energy is a lot more up as compared to what it is today. So I'm a little confused as to
Maybe
what's
they're
going on.
missing Aaron.
I
Who's
think-
at the Yankee
I think-
game.
I think that's what it is. And and we're still waiting on an update on the Subway series.
Seriously, Aaron is, he's watching the game right now. He's not paying attention to us. But Aaron, maybe they're missing Aaron. Maybe Aaron is the missing energy piece, the catalyst to their, who knows. But this is not the BX Royals that we know to see often.
Yep.
So, and here we have number 0, which is Chippy for the BX Royals. Still a lot of softball left.
Yep. And as Gil, for example, what would you say, because you're a manager for a team, what would you say to your players to try to get them back into that mood?
Me, I usually go with the game is not over. Anything can happen. Let's get the energy up. Did we come here to lose or what? Like, I started talking to them kind of like that, and just like let them know, like, listen, the game is not over. This is game 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to, give them a little pep talk, and I say, if you came here to come with this attitude, then what'd you come here for?
We got 1 out.
Little
ground out to the shortstop.
Javi with the arm still. He does no wrong in my eyes.
I don't know. I don't know.
Bottom 5. All right, we got Chris. Chris, number 55, up for the BX Royals. Here's the pitch. That's a strike.
And a little blooper. Is it going to drop?
Ooh.
And the catcher. Nice defense all around. All the middle of the infielders and the third baseman going inside.
They were active. They were active there.
Just
I like
sense
it.
of support.
And let's not forget, if you guys, they're going to watch this, maybe watching now, maybe going to watch later, please like and subscribe to the Bridge Play Foundation. We are going to be trying to stream more off of the YouTube channel than the Instagram. Oh, up the middle.
Right off the pitcher's
shooting
glove.
the box. Gil, the manager of the BX Royals. And did he just try to threaten that he was going to go to second? Gil, stop it. Stay at first, secure the bag, and that's it.
Definitely got to play small ball here, BX Royals. So being a little bit aggressive, yes, but remember, small ball wins the games.
We got Gio, the lefty, back to back. The veteran hit a nice little shot in his previous at bat. But again, the BX Royals, look at their dugout. I mean, you all can't see it, but we're looking at it here from behind the batter's box, and they've got nobody together. Everybody's spread out.
And I feel like it's just the BX Royals don't have their full, complete team as well. I think they are missing some players.
I think so too. And here we go. Here's the pitch. And try to go a little oppo with a pop-up to the third baseman, Chino. He gets the out. What was the score of you guys of Waymakers, and who did you play?
The first game was 3-0 them, and then the second game was a tie, 4-4.
Who did y'all play?
No fear.
So they won 3-0.
3-0 the first game, and then it was 4-4 the second game.
So tie, no fear.
And again, what happened over there with the tie, we were getting a little bit of insight. It was a situation where there was a tag runner, if I'm not mistaken, and that one run decided the actual game.
Right, so they ended that game in a tie. We do have one of the managers here for the Waymakers. Maybe he could give us a little insight when we switch innings again on what happened. There was a controversial play, but we'll do it when we switch innings again. So you could give us a little bit of insight of what happened on that side. Because there was a controversial play that happened.
Yes.
And their game ended in a tie, but it could be decided later, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. That has to go up to the league commissioner and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. Or they end in a tie. I don't know. We weren't there. We were on this side. And here we have SK number 10 for the Angels. SK has not made my favorite player list just yet.
So now the question is, am I on that favorite player list?
You are not on my favorite player list either.
That's crazy.
Just because you're sitting next to me doesn't mean you're my favorite player.
Well, guys, this
I
is
have
it for me.
A special list.
This is it for me.
Signing out.
Said no more pictures.
No, no more pictures. He's threatening me, you see?
And a little pop-up to the left center fielder for the first out.
Routine out. SK, you see, hasn't made my favorite player list. I've been watching. But Raylan here, Fernandez, come on, Fernandez. We share the last name. We have to. Come on. Fernandez is a ball player. We were born in this. It's in our blood, our DNA. He might be my cousin, and I don't even know. Let's go. Got him. Got him. That's the way the Fernandez hits. Let's go. Let's go. Raylan with the. Oh, my God. This guy. Oh, my God.
This is how the Fernandez
celebrated
play.
too early.
This is how the Fernandez play.
Oh, my God. My heart.
Oh,
My heart.
Lord.
I have a pain in my side.
Oh, Lord.
It was an invisible sniper. Got him.
Oh, my God. I can't believe.
Oh, my God.
This is the second time.
I don't claim him anymore.
This is the second time he's fallen. Once at the batter's box and now in between second and third.
Ray, I cannot claim him.
You've been claiming him this whole day.
Oh, my gosh. I tried.
You've been claiming him since day one.
He bears the same last name.
Oh,
No.
my God. Giving
He
a
got
bad
an
look for the Fernandez.
Invisible sniper. Got him. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Lord.
It's
The
contagious.
The Angels are just
It's
crumbling.
contagious.
They're crumbling right now.
All right, here. We got the manager of the Waymakers. If you could kind of give us a little insight of what happened quickly with over there. You guys were playing Waymakers versus No Fear. And this was game 2, correct?
Game 2, yeah.
Of your doubleheader. And so what happened in that controversial play? What's your insights?
All right, the controversial play was the two umpires did not agree to. They were arguing because of one call. The call was the man was on first, and then one of my guys hit to the outfield, caught the ball, and then after that, I also had a man on third base as well too. The guy who ran on first, the guy who was on first, didn't had to go back, but it was a double play because the guy who caught the ball and it was out at first, but the guy on third did not score before there was a 2 out.
So it was a discussion of whether he scored or not.
Not
before
scored. Yeah.
That. Okay, got it.
That was actually the second one. Yo, Rejo, what was the first one again? It was a dead ball.
They call it dead ball by declaring the guy out from moving from the base, right? So when they call him out, he moved out on the no contact.
Oh yeah.
Is it a dead pitch? Ball strike because you stopped the game based on this.
Copy. All right, so we're gonna have to get a little feedback on with the league commissioner, maybe on what it was gonna happen. I guess he's got to kind of have a conversation with the umpires and the managers about what's gonna transpire there.
But I will also say this too. Maybe we need to change the rules about the league as well, to the whole overtime. I feel like we need to pay extra in there.
And I think this is going to be the Oscars music. He took an opportunity to have a voice on the microphones. That was really funny. But any concerns you have, you bring it to your league commissioner. And we are only here for entertainment. We do not make the rules.
Just to go through what just happened, we had a little ground out to the shortstop to get the first out of the 6th inning.
All right, here we go. So we got 1 out, and we are at the bottom of the 6th.
And it right up the middle.
Number 26 for the BX Royals.
And just again, the controversial play.
That is true, by the way.
The controversial play, once it goes up to the commissioner, can actually determine whether the game continues as a tie or it actually results into
Yeah,
somebody winning.
Very interesting what's going to happen there, if anything is going to happen at all.
Yes.
And here we have Jay, number 25 for the BX Royals, and he tries to go oppo. And if you, I don't know if you all could see the intensity of the, I know that the camera's a little far out and we don't have the best equipment, but if you see the intensity of their face when they come up and they have a little a foul ball, it's really funny. Another fly ball out to the right center field.
And a double play because
Not a double play. Oh my gosh.
the first
that,
baseman.
but the guy from third scored in. So they said that because that was a double play, it's not supposed to count. But the other umpire said, yo, he scored before the double play happened. Then
Got it. Okay. There's a little mix up there, yeah.
So with the play that just happened, that's kind of something of a similar situation that was happening over at the Waymakers versus No Fear game. And that's what the controversy is all about over there. So something similar to that happened on that side.
Well, we are now at the
Top of the 7th inning.
top of the 7th already. The score is 4-0. The Angels are still on top. The BX Royals have not been able to find momentum in this game whatsoever. Their energy, I hope for the second game, changes. But anything can happen. This is the last licks for the Angels, and the BX Royals has another opportunity.
Yes.
To
Come
come back
actually-
and do something. I've seen things happen.
Yep.
In the very last inning, things can happen. So this is softball. Ball is round. Anything can happen. And here we go. We got Ronnie, number 99 for the Angels.
29.
29. Excuse me. I can't see. All right. Even the energy of the game, there's no fans. We got a few that came from the Waymakers. They're hanging out. But the energy is low.
Little blooper over to the
Can he
outfield.
do it? No, there's a swamp back there. He could not. There's even a cone warning them of this little swamp area, and he could not get to the ball. So that's going to be a hit for Ronnie. But I think otherwise, he could have made that play.
Yeah. Had the conditions of the outfield been in better circumstances.
We are at Pelham Swamp Lake Bay.
Now here we have your favorite player.
My favorite player, Javi, number 8. I know he's going to perform.
We have the pterodactyl coming up.
You leave him alone. No bullying on our watch.
Hey Javi, where's your can of WD-40?
Leave that man alone. He needs to focus. That's why he's my favorite player. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. That is why. Now we have runners on first and second, the Angels.
Looks like I might have to get a can of WD-40 myself.
Maybe you need some.
Whoa.
You need some. You need some of what Javi's drinking and eating.
Whoa.
That man is probably a vegetarian or something. A vegan.
No, I can't do that. We have Tino going to Apple, my favorite player, and he's gonna bring in a run.
Nice.
Oh,
no,
and the
they
third
stopped. All right. Bases are loaded here for the Angels.
Chino doing the job.
Like it. I like it. He just got to stay in that area, and he's always going to get a hit for Chino. Up the middle, up, to that side. But once he starts trying to go, be fancy with it. But here we have Joe D hit a shot before.
Yep.
His last at-bat.
Takes the first pitch as a ball.
Man, the sun is really
coming down
on us, and we have no tent or anything. If anybody wants to donate tents,
looks like my wrist kind of needs it.
And some equipment for us, we're a little sad over here. Woo! He rips one
and it
over,
goes over his head.
Over his head.
That's gonna clear the bases. One run is in. Two runs are in. And the play at the plate.
Three.
3 runs
Wow.
in, clearing the bases.
A 3-run double. Amazing. And that is how, listen, he is the manager. So that is how he is showing his players how you do
it's
it.
done.
I love it.
The Angels run the score up 7-0.
I don't know. It's controversy here with the Waymakers. Is still they're pulling up evidence. I don't know. The Waymakers got evidence here, but we're gonna come back to that.
And Klay Thompson over with a pop up to the shortstop.
Listen. What did we just see there? Joe D, 3-run double,
Clearing the bases.
showing his team how it's done. And that's the type of energy we need to see from the BX Royals.
Yep.
We need to see that type of energy from the BX Royals. So how many came in there?
We have 3 runs
Three.
that came in. So the score is 7-0.
Oof. Oof. And we have Ray. He calls a time. He's got 2 strikes on him now because they start 1-1 here. And remember, this is lob. You don't want to leave it to the umpire. No offense, but you don't want to leave it to the umpire. And then you knew he was going to swing there. And that's an out. So now we got 2 outs.
2 outs in the top of the 7th.
2 outs, top 7. Joe T.
Coming up to bat.
He's been hitting pretty good, Joe T. Number 23. Oh, I jinxed him anytime I say anything.
Oh,
What a play!
Phenomenal play.
What a play by Nenito, the shortstop, number 22. And I keep saying it, he holds a big number, 22, and he has been playing up to par. Wow. And now we are going to switch, and we're going to give the BX Royals a little time now to come up, and hopefully they can perform.
Once they
All right.
arrive,
Coming in on the bottom of the 7th inning, last licks for the BX Royals.
Number 32. That is Dookie. Oh, we got another player for the BX Royals. Maybe he's the key to their lack of energy in this
Let's
game.
see. Are they going to put him in right at the end?
I don't think so, but
I doubt it.
they can anyway. They got to go by their. Well, they can. Number 32, Dookie. Woo! Woo!
Right off the second baseman's
Wow.
glove.
So line drive up the middle, right? It gets past the pitcher, and the second baseman almost gets it. I mean, that would have been pretty amazing, actually. But Dookie with a hit there. Almost got him. The second baseman almost got Dookie. He takes off his hat and then kind of tips off his hat to Dookie for that hard hit. And here we have Nenito, big number, 22. The shortstop who's been playing pretty great.
Had a phenomenal play in the last inning.
Ooh. Let's see. But that's right to the left center fielder who's waiting for it, basically. Played him perfectly. So nothing you could do about that. So we got one out for the BX Royals. Now this is the BX Royals' last lick. So this is it. They got Matt and Chippy up next. And they gotta, can they start something here? Woo! Got him. That's a hit. Oh, they're gonna try to be aggressive here. Oh, they're gonna try to do it. And the BX Royals scores. Wow, 2 runs in for the BX Royals. Can they do something here? Now the score is 7-2. 7-2. The Angels are on top, but the BX Royals look like they woke up out of, I don't know, their slumber.
It's finally about.
We got
time.
one out. They can do something here. I don't know if the missing player that came and, you know, woke them up or something, but they're alive now. So this is number 0, Chippy, the right center fielder for the BX Royals today. Ooh.
You know, it finally took them 19 outs to start something.
Not 19 outs. Not 19 outs.
19 outs.
That's 19 outs. That's crazy.
You're not talented.
That is crazy.
We got 19 outs and counting, yeah.
You know, I like Ray's commentating here. You're gonna have to come more often. So you
there's
can
number
be my
20.
partner.
There's number 20.
You need to be my partner in the broadcasting. I think you've done a great job in assisting me here, because it's hard to do it by myself, and I'm talking to myself. So I prefer to have someone sit with me, and we could kind of, you know.
You know, BX Royals down to their final out. Let's see what happens here.
Now this is Chris, number 55.
A lot of pressure on Chris.
This is. Oh! Up, but he's playing him right there.
Right to him. And that's going to be the first game.
That concludes game number 1, Angels versus BX Royals. The BX Royals lose. Angels win. 7-2 is the final score. And we have remember folks, this is a doubleheader, so we'll be back on in a few minutes. And we're going to end this game with our signature